play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Reports!
Hey there guys, and welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40k 8th edition Battle Reports. I've got James here from Windsor, Ontario. If anyone knows where that is, it's near Detroit, near the border. We are going to be playing a very little 1,000-point game because we just played a game of Age of Sigmar, and it was a game that should have lasted all day, but it didn't.
Game is a real strong term for that. That was a beatdown. That was an absolute beatdown.
If you haven't seen it yet, actually, I thought was it a good game? You should go watch it. Anyways,
It won't take long.
We only lasted 2 turns. We're going to play a game of it's a Maelstrom War. Contact lost, 1,000 points. I'm bringing a Vanguard detachment. It's the only time I brought this so far. I figured why not in 1,000 points? I could make it work. It's a very small model count list. I'm used to having over 100 models every game. I have 30. And James is playing 1,000 points of Dark Angels with battalion detachment. Actually, he fit a battalion detachment in 1,000 points. I think I could have, but I just didn't want to.
It would have been a lot of Necrons.
It would have been just 3 squads of warriors, which is I play every game. So I figured for you guys, I would change it up. I hope you guys like it. Let's go take a look at the armies and the table we have. 1,000 points in Necron's Vanguard detachment. We have 10 Lich Guard with war size, 5 Triarch Praetorians, and 18 because of points played ones. I think I'm at like 997, something like that. And Orikan the Diviner. And I'll have myself 4 command points. Pretty basic little list. Kind of tough little guys, but I don't think it's actually going to matter against the Dark Angel list. I think he's got a pretty hard counter to everything I'm bringing. Alright, 1,000 points of Dark Angels. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of plasma. I'll let you take it away though.
So my warlord is an interrogator chaplain on a bike. He's accompanied by a librarian, also on a bike, 3 black knights to follow them around, and Wreckface with their Corvus hammers. Behind them, you've got a Devastator squad with 4 las cannons, and then 2 5-man tactical squads, one with plasma pistol, plasma gun, and one with just a plasma cannon. There's a scout squad in front of them, just basic bolters, a Razorback with heavy bolters and a storm bolter. And in the back, a Landspeeder Vengeance with some plasma and a heavy bolter.
Alright, that sums up 1,000 points. You have a battalion and you have yourself 6 command points to my 4. Table we have contact lost. We're playing Vanguard as well, so I got the roll-offs and the table ended up being split up the center like this, and I chose this table half. James is forced to play on that table half. He will put his first unit down. And yeah, contact loss is a simple one. You generate 1 tactical objective at the start of your first turn, and then furthermore, on subsequent turns, you get 1 tactical objective equal to the amount of objectives you're currently controlling, up to a total of 6. And you can spend 3 command points at any time to generate 1 additional tactical objective if you do not have more than 6. And that's pretty much it. You got Slay the Warlord, First Blood, and Linebreaker as well in that whole little shebang. First drop from James is the scouts. They have to deploy 12 inches...
9 inches.
Sorry, 9 inches away from my deployment zone. Yeah. So there we're going right there. And that we're playing that as a creator, of course. My flayed ones are going in their charnel pocket for arriving later. Devastator's up there. I have no real way to get to them, so they're just going to stay up there and shoot at me all game. Guard are front and center, going right down the middle of my board, 12 inches away from that center deployment line. And then you have yourself 3 bikes to drop. Where are they going?
They're going to go 12 inches away from the line, right here.
Alrighty then. Orikan the Diviner is going to go right behind the Lich Guard. Landspeeder Vengeance right down in the opening. James just found out I literally have no shooting. I have 5 Triarch Praetorians that have 12-inch range on their guns. I told you I brought an elite melee force. Praetorians, focus. Praetorians right there, 12 inches away. And what do you got? What's your last? Well, that's not your last one. You got a bunch of drops still. So you pretty much might as well drop everything else.
Warlord
right there. What warlord traits is he gonna have?
He's going to have the one where he ignores wounds on a 6.
The 6 I feel no pain? Alright. Mine will have the... mine will also have the 6 I feel no pain, and your librarian goes down there. Razorback right there, and then you have 2 5-man tactical marine squads. Alright folks, there you have it. We're done deployment. I finished deploying first. I finished deploying a while ago. And I'll get to go first, unless James here decides to try and steal the initiative. Do you want to try and steal the initiative?
I think I do.
Please no. And the game is... Oof. Are you use a command point to reroll that or no?
No, I'm going to let you come at me.
Yes, thank you, please. That would have been a massacre otherwise. First things first, might as well check what objective I get. Master the Warp. I can't do either of those. So, I'm gonna scour the skies. I can do that. You have the vengeance thing. So unfortunately, I have to kill your vengeance thing. All my Praetorians are gonna do is getting blasted out of here, so they're all gonna fly up on here and get some cover at least. And you know what? Grab an objective for next turn. Oh boy. Yeah, he's not gonna stay up there. Ending up on the ruins or on the rocks for cover. Lich Guard moving up 5 inches because they are so fast. Orikan the Diviner is actually going to advance. Yeah, he's got to advance. He's going to go 9 inches. He is going to go right there, and that's gonna puts him in an awkward spot. I know, but you know what? He's got a lot of guts. And I'm kind of banking on them making their charge. Dun dun dun! Flayed ones 9 inches away from these little cheesy jerks, and 9 inches away from them. That's a 9-inch charge, but I have no shooting, so I'm gonna go for it. It's gonna be again. This is Librarian.
That is my Warlord, the Chaplain.
Oh, it's the Chaplain. So it's gonna be against the Chaplain and the unit because I didn't realize he was there. But that's how this is how it's going down. Chaplain first. He's got 4 bolter shots hitting on 6s. Okay, 1 hit, 2 hits actually. Sorry, what am I talking about? And then these are wounding on 4s. We got 1 wound, 1 wound. All right, we have a 4-up armor save. We don't make it. We do lose a flayed one. I'll take this guy. All right, you have 6 shots with the plasma on 6s. Not supercharging them, I assume.
No.
So just 1 hits and strength 7, so it's wounding on 3s for a wound, and it's -2 or
Yes.
3. No, it's -3 actually.
-3.
So it does kill another flayed one. Well, let's see that charge distance. Oh, 6 rerolling with a command point. I make it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This guy, 12 inches, is going to take him right there within half an inch, and everyone else is going to follow through. I need to try my best to get everybody in range to attack. Now these Lich Guard are going to charge your Rangers to get to Overwatch. We're going to be looking at 8 bolter shots and a pistol for 6s to hit, and we got 2, and he's winning on 5s. We got nada. And then my charge distance, I'll double check. I'm pretty sure I need 8 inches, so I'm looking for a 7. If I am 8 inches away, I need at least a 7. A 6 will not get me there. So that is not good. I was really hoping for them to net some distance, but alas, that is all I can hope for. I will pile in with these guys, and starting with this guy piling into there, this guy piling into there. We got a whole bunch of piling in to do. Alright, I forgot that that's the Chaplain, which is fine. I'm going to put as many attacks into the bikes as I can and the rest into the Chaplain, because I don't need that many attacks in the Chaplain. That is definitely overkill. So for the bikes, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. That guy's in range to attack the bike, so he'll attack the bike. And that guy's in range to attack the bike, so he'll attack the bike. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 into the bikes. And then the rest will be into the Chaplain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll start with the 10 attacks into the bikes. That'll be 40 attacks. These are going to be hitting on 3s. This is the first half, and then I'll roll the wounds after now. 5 to wound though, I'm only strength 4. I do get a reroll though. So I reroll all my failed wounds. I have 3 so far. Let me get a few more in there. Oh, I'm only going to get 2 more. That was not very good. So I got 5 on the first one, and I'll do the second one. Oh, 6. So it's 6 on the first one, and I'll do the second one now, so it's all in one. Hitting on 3s. Ooh, it's a lot of misses this time. 5 to wound. Ooh, it's a lot more wounds though too. Alright, with the reroll, getting more. Getting 1 more. So we're gonna add 6 to this. That's 5, 6. We have that many 3-up saves on the bikes. Alright, 3-up saves on the bikes. Oh, more rip! That was super bad. Actually, you do pretty good though. How many you use? 2 bikes? 2.5 bikes.
2.5 bikes.
And this guy it's all magnetized though.
Magnetized.
So that's why the explosion was so great. So 2.5 bikes do go down, leaving the sergeant, I assume.
Yep.
And the sergeant with 1 wound remaining. Then I'll have 6 flayed ones attacking the Chaplain. That will be, I don't know, 24 attacks. This Chaplain's probably going to survive this. Hitting on 3s. I forgot he's got 6 wounds. I should have probably put more attacks into him, but I'm okay with killing 2 bikes as well. That's a lot less plasma shots on me. And then we're going to have 5 to wound. Oh, jeez. I'm just going to keep rolling my dice over here, so that happens every single time. That's what you get for putting them up there. 4 wounds so far. Now for the reroll. Getting me some more.
Ooh.
Oh, hello. Oh, wow. I'll take 6 more wounds. Okay, you should still live, though. He does have himself a 3-up armor save. He's got 6 wounds or 5. I guess we'll look after. So he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I just killed your Warlord.
But he ignores damage on a 6.
Oh, he does have a 6 of feel no pain. So he's got... Okay, you gotta make 2 of these.
Ignore 1.
Or just 1. You will, statistically. Okay. There's first blood and slay the warlord right there for me. And I will immediately pile in after that attack. Right, so I'm going to pile in 3 inches, or consolidate 3 inches now towards the nearest enemy, which is this bike, and I will swarm it. Piling in like that, trying to stay an inch away from your librarian. I don't feel like pulling him in. I don't know if I should, but I'll let you attack with your champion back into my flayed ones. He's got how many attacks? 4?
3 attacks.
3 attacks, alright. He's hitting on 3s.
Yep.
And then with his strength 5 with the weapon.
Yep.
Alright, wounding on 3. That's a wound, and it's minus
1.
Minus 1, so I got 5 up armor save. Make it. That is actually the end of my turn. We're going to go ahead and do morale, but he's either leadership 8 or 9, minus 1 because of my flayed ones, but he only lost 2 models.
Right.
So, it's fine. Well, if he's 8 down to 7, then you can't lose the guy on 6, I suppose.
Yep.
Oh, he has leadership 8, so I thought he was 9. On a 6, he flees. No, he doesn't flee. Okay, he does stick around.
Yep.
I'm actually going to discard Scour the Skies, I think.
Okay.
Yes, I'm looking at what I have, and I'll get 2 on my turn, so I'll get rid of Scour the Skies. That thing's going to fly around super fast. I'm never going to catch it. Your objective? Secure objective 3. Secure objective 3, you can do that one. It's right there. On to the movement phase. Vengeance is going to make a move. He's going to go right for the objective. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm already 2 ahead. You got to get caught up. Librarian coming on up, getting away from those flayed ones, and arriving here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's just going to fall back. He does not like the flayed ones. The Marines are shuffling around a bit so they can see better. Moving on up. Moving on up. Razorback time. Moving on over. And pivoting. Right, Librarian's gonna cast. Can he cast 2 spells?
He can cast 2.
I mean, powers, not spells. What's he opening with?
He's going to Mind Worm on the flayed ones.
What does Mind Worm do?
Mind Worm will do a mortal wound, and they can only be chosen to attack in the fight phase after everybody else is attacked.
Okay, that's interesting. What do you need to cast that?
Need a 6.
All right, that's pretty easy to do. And you do get it. So they take a mortal wound.
They do take a mortal wound.
Rip. And this Librarian is going to go ahead and aversion them, making them -1 to hit, so they'll be hitting on 4s, and you need a... Probably that
is okay.
That is
Yes.
good. So they're -1 to hit, and they always strikes last, essentially. Shooting phase time. He's going to put bolters into flayed ones. He's got 4 shots because rapid fire range, hitting on 3s, and he's wounding on 4s. For a 3 wound. 4 up armor save. Making 2, failing 1. Yoink. We got a twin heavy bolter shooting at my flayed ones. It did move, so we're hitting on 4s. For 2 hits. And he's wounding on 3s. And what's the AP on this too?
-1.
-1. I have myself a 5 up armor save. Make 1, fail 1. Plink. Now for the Stormbolter into the flayed ones. These rapid fire range, so 4 shots hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. 1 wound. 4 up armor save because there's no AP on that. I fail it. I do lose yet another flayed one. Blink. And this vengeance thingy is going to put everything into my flayed ones. So it's got the heavy bolter first.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s because moved, I suppose, unless it ignores that.
Nope.
Okay. So they all miss.
They all...
Heavy D6 for 3. I think I'd rather that be 2 heavy 2D3. Oh well.
Well, it is what it is.
I guess, yeah.
Till the codex comes out.
Hitting on 4s because it did move. And we have 1 hit and wounding on a 3 because it's strength 7. And it's going to just paste a guy. Oh, unless it's not.
Yeah, no.
Alright, so that far squad, the plasma cannon is going to be firing at them. It didn't move though, it remained stationary?
It remains stationary.
Okay, so it's just heavy D3. And these are 2 shots hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. And 2 dead guys. Oh, 1 dead guy. So it'll be that guy. Then just 4 bolters hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. For 1. 4 up armor save. I don't make it. That'll take that guy. These scouts right here are going to shoot at Orikan the Diviner because he is the nearest model. I put him out way too close. I was trying to keep him up in range with my Lich Guard if they made that charge. I was banking on a 7-inch charge. These are hitting on 3s. Oh. 4s to wound him. We got 4. All he has is a 4 up armor save. He's going to make 2 and fail 2. He's at 2 wounds left. This squad, he's actually going to put the Sergeant's Bolter into my flayed ones underneath. And the last 4 las cannons into my Praetorians over here on the cover. The las cannons first, these are hitting on 3s. We have 1 hit. Strength 9. It's only wounding on 3s too. Their toughness 5.
We should show that to Steve, because that's carryover from my game yesterday.
Oh, this is exactly what happened last game?
My Land Raider couldn't hit that well.
I mean, you've been having pretty bad luck today. You make my dice rolls look good. I guess they are kind of good. Gonna pop a command point on that one, so re-rolling for a hit. So you got 2 hits, and these are wounding on 3s because my guys are toughness 5. For 2 wounds, it's AP -3, or is it -4? This is -3 on last cannon. Their 2 up goes to a 5 up, and I make 1. It's D6 damage. Alright, that does pace that guy. The bolter up here is definitely in rapid fire range, so hitting on 3s and wounding on 4s. For a 4-up armor save, I fail it. He's gonna go down. Now this final tactical squad is gonna fire his plasma into my Praetorians and all the bolters. The plasma is hitting on a 3, and it's wounding on a 3. -3 on a plasma, so their 2 up goes to a 5 up. They make it. Okay. Hooray for cover. 3 bolters, hitting on 3s and wounding on 5s. For 1 wound, and they do have a 2-up armor save now. They make that too. It's going to end the shooting phase, and he does not want to do any charges, so we're going to go right into the morale phase. My Praetorians are fearless. As a rule, they never have to take morale checks, but my flayed ones are not. They did lose 7 models, their leadership 10. That would mean it is D6 -3 guys are running. None are running. You do hold objective 3, so you gain 1 point. On to Necron turn 2. I didn't even realize, I forgot that objective was there. I got really lucky. I'm in range to hold that one for contact lost, in range for this one, and I'm in range for that one, so I will generate up to 3 this turn. I had not planned on getting any objectives this turn. I was going out for blood, so defend objective 2. Oh, that's not good. Secure objective 4, and hold the line. Oh boy, I'm not getting any of these. I might get, where's objective 4? The way this is going to go, if I just stay there and hold on, because I'd have to defend objective 2, so my flayed ones have to live for this turn, which they will, and your turn, which they probably will. I don't know. It depends on how much shooting you put into them. I could get that. That's 2 points. Or secure objective 4. I could get that and hold the line. I can't actually. I have to backtrack to hold the line. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do any of these, so I'm not gonna. I'm missing 9 flayed ones. So I'm gonna go into this top of my turn. So 9 reanimations. I get flayed ones back on a 5 up. So I'm getting just 2 actually. They're gonna pop up right about here, I think. Do I want them here? No, I don't. I think I do. Well, this thing's got fly. You can just backtrack and shoot. And how many wounds does this have?
6 or 7.
Ooh. Living Metal's gonna kick in, so he automatically gains a wound back. Missing one of those Praetorians, he comes back on a 5 up. He does not. I'm gonna go into the movement phase. Let's see what I can do this turn. Orikan the Diviner is going to make it right there. Oh, I gotta roll for his ability actually. We're looking for a 1 here because it's turn 2. Oh, and then these Lich Guard are gonna go right up to here pretty much. Nope. I want to go. I could just stay on that objective and hopefully you whiff all your shots again and I get an objective point. I mean, I'll get an objective point regardless, but oh man, it's hard to not play the objectives. I'm gonna go and kill you. That's what I want to do. Ending up just like that. This guy's actually gonna go over there. All right, they're moving up 5 inches like this. They could go and defend that objective. They could wrap around this rock to gain some cover. But you know what? I feel really weird doing this. I could easily get like 3 objective points this turn, but I'm not gonna. These Praetorians are gonna do their Rod of the Covenant shots into this squad of Marines. All right, they're hitting on 3 up. We have ourselves, oh geez, only 1 hit. And these are wounding on 3s. Okay, that should kill 1, wait, no, you get 6 up armor save. You got power armor, what am I talking about?
Oh,
that will kill a Marine.
You toyed with me.
My Praetorians are gonna charge the squad right in front of them. And they will take an overwatch. Fire. So the plasma pistol and the rapid firing, hitting on 6s, 1 hit. We'll say it's a sergeant. And this is wounding on a 3. That's a wound. AP -3, so I have a 6 up armor save. I don't make it, and one guy's got 1 wound left. That guy goes down a wound, and he got 6 bolter shots hitting on 6s. For, oh boy, 3 hits. And then these are wounding on 5s. This could. Alright, we got 1 wound. This could be enough. This is probably gonna kill my guy. 3 up armor save. Yeah, he was destined to die. It was his destiny. And their charge distance is 4, which is enough. So 4 is just gonna take them to like right. I'll measure some. 4 inches is gonna get me right there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and charge with my flayed ones at both of these squads. So it'll be the librarian and your sergeant for the Black Knights. The librarian first. He's hitting on 6s with his bolter. No hits, and then the plasma talon, so 2 shots, hitting on 6s, no hits. I'll roll my charge, getting a 9 is more than enough. And we'll take that guy right there. Can't land within an inch of them because them's the rules. And then I can probably wrap up around there. We'll just do something like that. I want to kill this librarian more than anything. So, we will do that. And put that guy right there. My Lich Guard are now going to charge the scouts. So it'll be 9 shots. Coming at you. Hitting on 6s. 1. Wounding on 5. That is not a wound. Oh, let's see what my charge range is. A 3. I'm going to have to reroll it. No need to reroll there. So this guy gets within an inch. So ending up like that. And this guy's just a little bit behind him. I'm going to put him right there because, well. And then this guy kind of gets right beside that. I gotta turn the camera off and do this properly. Orikan the Diviner is gonna go ahead and charge. 5. He'll end up right inside there actually. I want to protect Orikan, so I'm gonna go ahead and pile in with my Lich Guard, getting them into base contact. This guy will wrap around. Right, they've all piled in, so I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Lich Guard attacking for 18 attacks. The Scout Sergeant's not gonna do it. These guys are hitting on 3s. Please, Scout Sergeant, don't do it. All right, so we have that many hits, and these are strength 7, so they're wounding on 3s. Oh boy. Strength plus 2 because of the War Scythe, and these are all AP minus 4. So that should be the squad.
That's the squad.
So the Lich Guard cleave right through the squad as they charge into them, and then they will consolidate towards the nearest enemy, which is, looks like the bikes. You're going to spend 2 of your 5 command points down to 3, and you're going to pile in an attack there before I get a chance to. I'm just going to go ahead and move these guys in first. And those Space Marines have all piled in, so we have, looks like 2 attacks and a Sergeant on my Praetorians and 2 attacks onto the Flayed ones.
Attack.
And the Flayed ones aren't attacking because of Mindworm. Alright, where are you going first?
We'll go into the Praetorians.
Alright, Praetorians first. These are hitting on
3s.
3s. And then 5s to wound.
No, nothing.
2 attacks on my Flayed ones on 3s and 4s. Okay. Praetorians are going to go next in that squad. They're hitting on 3s with 3 misses and wounding on 3s because they're strength 5. So AP minus 3.
So 6 up.
6 up. I will take out 2 Space Marines. Those 2 Space Marines are going to go, and I can't fight with my Flayed ones. Actually, the Mindworm only lasts until the end of his turn, so it would have been that last Psychic phase. So I'm going to go ahead and attack with them now. So they're going to pile in. And I think I'm going to have to put pretty much all my attacks, all the attacks I can into this Librarian. Because I don't want him. Oh, this guy has to pile into there. So we'll keep it like this. Yes. Alright, so I'm going to have these 2 Flayed ones attacking the Sergeant, and everything else is going to be into the Librarian. So it'll be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into the Librarian, 2 into the Sergeant. 8 attacks on the Sergeant, hitting on 4s now. No rerolls, we only have 2, and we're on 5s with a reroll. For 1 wound, he's got a 3-up armor save. No, it was rolling on a 2 all the way.
I will command point that.
Command point it. Don't fail it again. Okay, so you're down to 2 command points. I'm gonna do the 1 Flayed one into your Razorback first. He's hitting on 4s. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do 16 twice into the Librarian, hitting on 4s and moving on 5s with a reroll. Wow, for 1 more. 6 wounds on the first volley. Second one. Oops, 5s to wound. Oh geez, it's 4 more. Plus the reroll for the 3 more. So we're gonna add 6 to that. All right, and you have that many 3-up saves on your Librarian. He's got how many wounds? 6?
5.
5. All right, and he does not have the Feel No Pain. So 3 up. So just 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds. He lives with 1 wound remaining. All right, Librarian's got a wound left, and the Sergeant keeps his wound, and now you get to fight with your Sergeant, Librarian, and your Razorback. And knock the Razorback's 3 attacks out, hitting on 6s. Okay. Librarian next, 3 attacks on 3s. And he's strength 4?
Strength 4.
We're winning on 4s then. Alright, Mr. Librarian. And the Sergeant, sitting on 3s as well, and then he's wounding on 3s? He's strength 5, right? Alright, minus 1 AP, 5 up armor. Okay. That's going to conclude my turn. And I scored no objectives. Yep, I absolutely got no objectives. So I'm going to get rid of hold the line, I suppose, because I'm never going back to get that. I could maybe go back one day and get these. And that's going to conclude my turn. We're going to go right on to Dark Angel, turn 2. And you're going to draw one objective because you are only on the Vengeance thingy. And you pulled Assassin. You get to kill my character. And he is surrounded by a Lich Guard right now. So that bike is going to snake on out of there and end up over there. And the Marines are also going to fall back, leaving my Praetorians right out in the open. And your Librarian's going to snake on out of there as well. The Razorback's going to fall back 12 inches and go for objective 2, which I probably won't be getting for the rest of the game. Right onto the Psychic phase. Don't perils.
Smite.
Alright, yep, targeting them, have to, they're closest, don't perils. Okay, you got it. Oh, it's D6 mortal wounds. D6 mortal wounds to kill 2 of my flayed ones. I think these do. We're gonna go right back to aversion. Don't perils. Okay, you got it. So -1 to hit. The Vengeance thing is gonna fire everything into my flayed ones. Heavy bolt the first, hitting on 3s. It did not move, and these are wounded on 3s. 1 wound, 5 up in armor save because of AP 1. I do lose a flayed one. I don't know, I'll take this guy. Now the Plasma's got heavy D6 for 3, and these are hitting on 3s. Oh boy, what do we got there?
3 hits.
Alright,
3s.
3 to wound. And this just kills flayed ones.
2.
2 dead flayed ones. Putting me down to 5 dead. That Plasma Cannon has now got heavy D3 into my flayed ones. He did not move, so it's 2 shots on 3s.
2 hits.
2 hits. These are wounded on 3s. Okay, they are not going to take any plasma. Now the bolters, yeah, 3 of them rapid firing. Hitting on 3s. And wounded on 4s. 4s to wound.
1.
1 wound, 4 up arm safe. Oh, I do lose yet another flayed one. Alright, these last cannons all into the flayed ones.
Yep.
One of them is going to be hitting on a 2.
Yep. So these are all on 3s.
On 3s. So we have 2 hits. Yep, 2 hits, and they're going to be wounding on 2s. And then we'll do the hitting on 2 one.
I'm going to command point that.
Yep, sure, go for it. Hitting on a 3. Alright, you got 3 hits.
And then on 2.
Alright, so you got 4 hits, and these are wounding on 2s. Just these are just dead flayed ones. So 2 more dead flayed ones. Yeah, I agree. You have no choice. You do have to charge these guys, and you have to spike the dice pretty high too, just to kill the 3. Because I will spend 2 command points in auto pass with them. He does not want them reanimating at all. Yeah, oh, that's a good charge. You can try your best to surround them, because I can only reanimate so many when you surround them. 12 inches is easily going to take you all the way around. Surrounded there. These 2 guys are coherent, these 2 guys are coherent, and these 2 guys are coherent. You're trying to limit as many flayed ones. You better hope I don't kill any of these 4 guys.
Wow. That's the other side.
Alright, 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Alright, that's what we said, yep. And then you're wounding on 4s. So you're going to get 2 here if you're on the luckier side.
Yeah, no, that's standard. That's,
yeah.
Yep.
They do have a version, though, so they're only hitting on 4s. So I'm getting 3 hits. And these are wounding on 4s with a reroll. So we got 1 wound, followed up by no more wounds. So you only have 1 wound on you, that's not so bad. 3 up armor save, don't fail it, that'll be terrible. Okay, so everything is fine, it's just a wash, it's just a push right there. Now we have to do morale. I did lose 8 of my flayed ones. That's gonna be D6 minus 2. I could just roll it and use a reroll, or I can spend 2 of my command points to auto pass, which I think I'm gonna do. So I have 3 command points left, I'll go down to 1 and I'll auto pass the morale. Going on to my turn, I only hold 1 objective marker, and I already have 2 objectives. I still have to defend objective 2 and secure objective 4. Objective 4 being over there, I might go for it, but I don't know, I probably won't. So I'm going to go ahead and just do my living metals and reanimation protocols. Orikan the Diviner will go back up to full wounds, and I'm going to roll his ability now on a 1 or a 2 because empowered. He is empowered now. So he's got strength and toughness 7, 7 wounds, and 4 attacks. Now for reanimations, I have 2 Praetorians I have to reanimate. On a 5 up, they come back. Oh, both of the Praetorians come back. Those 2 are going to end up right there. Actually, I might as well put them out front. Give me more distance to what I need to do with them. Flayed one's reanimating on a 5 up. I'm not going to get many back, but let's see. So I'm going to... I have the potential to reanimate this many, which is 7. Alright, and there are these 4 reanimating on this side, and I can only fit in 1 on that side. I did have 7, but I only get 5. Praetorians are going to move 10 inches. Getting them over here, trying to stop this biker from mobilizing around the battlefield. We don't need that. Lich Guard are coming out of the Oasis to come and play. Getting into the battle. All they've done this game is kill rangers. Or scouts, I mean. And Orikan's going to walk over on this side. That'll actually be it for my movement. So I'm going to put 3 of these guys. Oh, this guy have 4 up invulnerable, the librarian. Oh, I just got armor save, eh? 3 of them into the librarian, 2 of them into your sergeant. So I'll do 2 into the sergeant first, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s, actually. No. Ooh, do I use a command point to No, I don't. 3 of their shots into the librarian, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s as well. So those are all AP -3, so you have a 6-up save. Gotta take out the librarian, so he does go down with a 3, he will go down. Going to charging, these guys are going to charge both these squads. The Plasma Talon Overwatch hitting on 6s, and they're 3 plasma shots and 1 bolter. So 6s on the plasma, and 2 shots with the bolter. No hits. Charge distance, 11. So they're just gonna, with fly, they're gonna go all around them. I'll just jump to the other side essentially. The Lich Guard are going to go ahead and charge this tactical squad. There's no Overwatch, and they're going to go 5 inches. Should be enough to get them in. To support the flayed ones, let the flayed ones reanimate, so they don't have to take any more flak. Oh, okay. Orikan the Diviner is also going to attempt to charge this squad. End this squad, why not? Go 12. 9? I don't think that's going to get him anywhere. A 9 is a big old fail. I was hoping for like an 11 or a 12 just to get into this combat. I should have left an opening, but I didn't. So well. So for combat, I'm going to go ahead and pile in with these guys first. Just going to go into base contact. Alright, this is the top of turn 3. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. I was just thinking about what turn it was. They have 2 attacks each for 6 attacks onto the tactical squad on 3s. Missing 2. And their strength 5. So 3's to wound. With -3 AP, so you have a 6-up armor save. That will take out all 3 of them. Alright, 4 attacks on 3s. And wounding on 4s, please. He gets his attacks back at my Praetorian. It's got 3 attacks hitting on 3s himself, 1 hit, and wounding on a 4, because my toughness 5. AP -1?
Yep.
4-up armor save. How much damage? We'll say this Praetorian goes down to a wound. These Lich Guard are then gonna go ahead and pile into these Marines. Around, around, around they go. Where they end up, well, everyone knows. So that's all 10 of them in, and it'll be 20 attacks into the 4 Space Marines. 3's hit. And these are going to be 3's to wound. But that will kill the squad because it's -4 AP. 3-inch pile-in, it's going to split them right down the middle. I'm not going to even bother. That does conclude my turn though, and I'm going to score a grand total of 0 objectives. I will definitely get rid of defend objective 2. At least I think I will. Yeah, I'll keep it. It doesn't matter. I'll keep objective 4 and objective 2. At this point, I'm just going to try and go for the... Oh, I can't go for the table win, but I got to try and deny you points. So you drew a new objective because your Razorback and your Vengeance thingy are on objectives. So you have Assassinate and Secure objective 5. Objective 5 is way back there. In the movement phase, this Black Knight is going to make a mad dash for that objective. And he's going to be pursued by nasty Praetorians. And that's it for movement, eh? Nothing else is moving?
Nope.
Alright, so on shooting, where do you want to begin?
Everything from here into them.
Everything from this Vengeance thingy into my Praetorians.
Whatever they're called.
The Praetorians.
The thingies with the things.
The things with the things that move fast and don't die.
1 hit from a heavy bolter.
And wounding on 4. Oh boy.
Nope.
Nope. Heavy D6 from the Plasma Batteries, I believe it's called.
Yep.
And these are hitting on 3s. Alright, and these are wounding on 3s. For 1 wound, it's AP -3?
Yep.
Alright, we have a 5-up save. We make it. Razorback, the Storm Bolter and the Heavy Bolter?
Yeah.
Alright, everything from the Razorback into my Praetorians. Hitting on all that. Wounding on 4s. For 2 wounds. My 3-up save goes to a 4-up. I will double 6 it. Storm Bolter. Okay, and now we have 4 Devastators. 4 Devastators, or 3 of them on 3s and 1 of them on 2s. Alright, 4 hits. Wounding on 3s.
Of course. Of course.
So this is just going to kill my 1 wounded guy, and then it'll be D6 on the next one. Alright, it kills 2 Praetorians. It'll kill both of these Praetorians. At the end of James's turn, he discarded Assassinate, because that guy's pretty tough to kill.
Yeah.
Just reanimate a clock. 2 Praetorians coming back on a 5-up. Neither of them.
Good.
My flayed ones are going to reanimate. 10 of them coming back on a 5-up. Just 3. These flayed ones are going to go probably for this vengeance thing. Praetorian is going to follow this guy. Going to go right about here and hunt him down. My flayed ones are going to move for this lance beater. Lich Guard are going to go over for this Razorback. And Orikan the Diviner is going to go ahead and run for 7 inches. Alright, he's going to go to there. 3 shots at this guy that doesn't die. Hitting on 3s. Oh boy. Wounding on 4s. Please. -3. He's got 6-up save. Okay, I got him. He dies to the Rods of the Covenant. Flayed ones are going to be charging your Lance Spear Vengeance, and you get to Overwatch with everything. Heavy Bolter. And we got 1 hit. Oh, that's cocked, sorry. Yeah. Broken table here. For 1 hit, and wounding on a 3. Okay. Heavy D6. 4. For 6s. Oops. Leave my flayed one alone. 1 hit. 3 to wound it. He's pasty. My charge distance is going to be a 9 is good enough. 9 is going to get them quite far around. I don't think they can kill it, but they can certainly... maybe they can. I don't know. These Lich Guard are going to charge Razorback. He gets to Overwatch with its 6 heavy bolter shots, I believe.
Yep.
Alright, these are hitting on 6s. For none. And then you got 4 shots from the Storm Bolter. For 1. No, okay, that did look like a 6. Lich Guard are going to charge 8 inches. Yeah, 8 inches is going to get me kind of far. And that is that. I'm going to start with... You have 1 command point left? Alright, Lich Guard. Hitting on 3s, 20 attacks. Forced to wound it. You have a 3-up armor save, so it'll be 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 damage on it. That's -4 AP.
Okay.
Is it? How many wounds does it have?
On a 6, it explodes.
Oh, okay. On a 6, it blows. Alright, he's just out of here. Lich Guard actually swung it in 1 round. I guess that makes sense, but I've had trouble killing vehicles with them before. They're not gonna bother piling in. They're gonna stay where they are. Actually, no, yeah, they're gonna stay where they are. These flayed ones are gonna pile in, surround it. They will have 40 attacks, so I'll just do 20 twice. They're hitting on 3s again because there's no more aversion on this table. 5 to wound, but with a reroll. Getting 5 wounds on the first one, and adding 4 more. So, altogether on the first volley, got 9 wounds. Second one on 3s. 5 to wound. Only getting 3, but with a reroll. Adding a whole bunch more. And we add 9 to this, so 5 plus 4, and then you have that many 3-up armor saves. Can you make 3-up to save?
Not if history is an indicator. Nope.
Oh, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wounds. 1 round of flayed ones got it
On
too.
a 6, it explodes.
On 6, it could kill me some flayed ones. It does! Does this one just do D3 wounds, or is it D6? Probably D3. Each unit within D6 inches suffers D3 mortal wounds, so that's 4. It does say my Lich Guard, so each one of those units takes D3 mortal wounds, starting with flayed ones.
Flayed ones.
And that is going to be 1 dead flayed one. And D3 mortal wounds. That's 1 wound on a Lich Guard. I'll put the wound on this Lich Guard in the back. And that is going to be the end of my turn. And they don't have to take a morale because they only lost 2 models. Alright, we're going to go on to your turn. He wants vengeance. He wants to see if he can kill those Praetorians with his Devastator squad. So we're going to go just jump right onto that. And that's going to be hitting, 3 of them on 3s, and then 1 on 2. Do you have a command point to reroll that?
I'm going to reroll that.
Alright, you might as well. Final command point. Oh, 4 hits. This could kill them. These are wounding on 3s. What do we got? That's 3, so each one is D6 damage. Don't roll a 1 on any of these. And, yeah, you got them. All 3 of those Praetorians are dead.
Take that.
Zap, zap, zap. Bye-bye, Praetorians. So at this point in the game, I do have First Blood and Slay the Warlord. Because of my flayed ones, they did me good this game. Flayed ones have always done me pretty good, though. I like flayed ones a lot. And what's going to happen now is these Lich Guard are just going to go stand on that objective for the next 2 consecutive turns and get me 2 victory points while these Las Cannons shoot at them. And there's no way 4 Las Cannons can kill 10 Lich Guard in 1 round of shooting, so I will get that point. And these flayed ones are going to stand on this objective, getting me more points. And Orikan the Diviner is going to run back and give me objective 4. That's pretty much going to be the rest of this game. We will save you all from having to watch that. It would literally just be 4 las cannons shooting every turn because I can't get up there to attack it because he killed my Praetorians, which we're going to go peacefully back here and get objective 4. But no, Orikan's got to do that now. Anyways, James, will call it there because there is no point in continuing.
No, absolutely not.
That was your first time fighting Necrons.
It was. Reanimation protocols are nasty.
Yes, that's what everyone has said so far.
I think when the Codex comes out, I hope they get a bit of a nerf.
Well, okay, how would you change it in a nerf way then?
I might change it to a 6-up.
Woo! Come on, it's always been a 5-up in all of the editions.
Yeah, but you're rolling for the entire squad.
I know.
Right? Every turn. So with that change, you're rolling so many dice that on 6s, how many of your reanimates were 6s, not 5s? Probably
half. It would be half.
Statistically,
yeah.
it's half. But this game, I think it was a little more than half.
Yes, I reanimated way more than I should have on the flayed ones. I got 7 when I should have only got 5, and then I got double Praetorian. Well, to be fair, I got double reanimate on the Praetorians. I failed the first time, got double, and then I failed again. But just getting 2 in one turn is it put the squad back up to 5.
It's improbable.
Yeah.
I think with these large units rolling that many dice, I think 6s are probably okay.
Well, the only way to really make reanimation protocols very strong is bringing max squads of guys. Like, can you imagine trying to kill a squad of 20 warriors?
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's with no wounds carrying over. Right?
Yeah.
Only mortal wounds carrying over.
Only mortal
wounds. So what am I going to have 3 librarians just smiting everybody all the time?
You could.
Right.
In my experience, I played a lot of games with these guys. I haven't won every single game I played. I think I've lost about 20% of the games I played with Necrons, which is a pretty good statistic in their favor for sure. I think the reanimation protocols are very strong. I think making them a 6-up would hurt so much. Maybe change it around a little bit. I don't think they're going to change it though. If I had to predict,
I agree with you. I think they're going to stay the way they are.
Yeah.
The only way to counter it is to focus fire.
Oh yeah, it's happened before. I played a game against Imperial Guard, and he did that. He had an entire his thing was he had Paskin a Punisher, kill a squad of 20 warriors in one turn, and then next turn did the same thing, and that's just what happened.
Yeah,
it worked, and I lost that game. It was a good game too. It lasted a while, but it came down. I lost. I didn't have any more units to reanimate.
I mean, the other side of that too is you and I just threw a couple of lists together.
Yeah, I thought you had this game in a heartbeat. Though your dice were pretty poor.
I still can't hit 4 las cannon shots. 1 hits.
Yeah,
on 3-up. What? I don't know.
Your dice were very poor. You had a lot of plasma, which could have easily torn through especially on the Landspeeder Vengeance. Its plasma does 2 damage each, I believe.
Yes.
So that would have tore through Lich Guard, tore through Praetorians. Yep. But the problem is I got the flayed ones over here.
And they got tied up.
Yep. The flayed one, you had to do with the flayed ones. You can't just ignore the flayed ones. So all of the plasma shots, which would have been perfect killing my elite unit, well, they're all elite, killing my Lich Guard and Praetorians, were too focused on the flayed ones. People might say you should have targeted the other guys, but how would they deal with a group of almost 20 flayed ones right in their flank that just killed your warlord?
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. It just, you had pretty poor dice rolls. You should have.
I hate blaming it on the dice.
I know.
I really do. It's tough. I do think reanimation protocols need a nerf. I don't know
how you.
I need to play against them more.
Making it you would need to know your face in them and make a list. The list you had should have been able to beat mine. I think.
Probably. I don't think I was mobile enough. If the Black Knights had survived, I was mobile enough to go grab objectives.
Because my list was all glass cannon. I had no defensive capabilities. It was all. I didn't even want to play the objectives. I wanted to try and table you. Right. It was my whole game plan.
Right. Which you basically did.
Yeah. Right. I was able to stop you from getting objectives because you were too focused on controlling what I was doing.
Yep.
In the 1,000-point game, that's probably what's going to happen for the most part. I hope you guys liked this 1,000-point game, by the way. It was just something we decided to throw together because we had a lot of time left after our previous game. I had fun. Well, I've heard it's annoying to play against reanimation protocols in the past.
It is. It's annoying, but it's something you just have to build a list for. I think in 8th what we're seeing is you're not going to get take-all-comer lists as much.
Yeah, it'll be like army versus army lists?
Yeah.
Well, probably.
I want to see what the tournaments start cooking up.
Yeah, I would too. I got a few all-comers lists for Necrons so far, but I haven't really chosen one I like because they're situationally good for the most part.
Right.
I can't call it an all-comers list when it's only good against like 3 out of the however many armies there are.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, there's not going to be a Necron Codex for a long time. We probably won't even see one until Christmas, if not after Christmas, from what it looks like.
Yeah. Did they release? So today, I believe. They released the list of codexes that they're.
It's going to be 10 before Christmas.
And was Necrons on that list?
Not on the first 4 teased. Okay. There's been some teaser lists out there that have people seen, and it looked accurate from after what they released today. The teaser lists that I've seen, they were pretty accurate. So Necrons might be. Well, they'll be before Christmas, but they're not going to be the first half. They might be the second half, which is fine. Like, I don't think they'll change reanimation protocols.
You're probably right.
But I don't know. Maybe they'll change the points. Who knows?
They could.
Yep.
We can hold out hope for chapter approved. We know that's coming out too.
Exactly, more chapters, and I'm excited for the Chaos book as well. Anyways, I'm just talking now. We're reviewing about what the future. Thank you for coming up and playing games with us, and we hope you guys enjoyed the games we played today. Of course, the Age of Sigmar one is probably coming out a vastly different time than this one.
Absolutely.
But we just played an Age of Sigmar game about a couple hours ago, so thanks for watching, guys, and happy wargaming. Hey there, guys. I'm going to go jump in the vault and play another game of Warhammer 40k here with my friend Rob. We are going to be doing a 2,500 point game of Imperial Guard versus Death Guard, as you can see. The models are already on the table. The action's already begun. If you want to be a vault member and check this video out, all you have to do is click on the link in the video description below and sign yourself up for a 7-day free trial. You'll get access to all the other videos we got loaded up in the vault, including painting tutorials, narrative campaigns, reviews, different game systems, fantasy, Age of Sigmar, Horus Heresy, you name it, we got it.